What does an international comedy superstar do after conquering television? He decides it's time to conquer satellite radio too. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Hotzcast with Kenny Hotz.
Hello, everybody. I'm Jeff Castle. I'm here with Brian Pico, and of course, as always, Kenny Hotz. Kenny, how was your weekend?
I raped a man.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I was out, and I was a little giddy, and I had some unguences, as they say. I had a couple of 2 shots of banana schnapps and a gin and tonic, and I was walking home, and it was just cold, and I just wanted. I like this shortcut I take. Anyways, there's this homeless guy named Injun Joe.
Oh, Injun Joe. Yeah.
He hangs out just in a building, like near my house, behind my house. And I raped him.
Now, so this was not consensual. This wasn't rough sex. This was rape.
It's rape.
Yeah. But then when I was doing it, some other guy shows up. Some you good citizen, what do you call those guys?
Good Samaritan?
Good Samaritan.
Ugh.
And he was one of those guys, like, he's like one of those, like, guardian angel guys. He had, like, this red beret, and he was walking around. He had, like, this denim vest with all this flair on it, like all these, like, nom buttons and kiss me I'm Polish buttons and all these weird kind of, like, anomaly type buttons.
It was almost like
hey, you! And then I pretend I was, it's Injun Joe, I'm helping him. And he goes, oh, yeah. And then I took him too.
You took? What do you mean
I took him as mine.
A second rape?
I bedded him.
Now, what was Injun Joe doing when that happened? Was he jealous? Was he were they trying to fight together? What was going on?
He was bleeding out.
Did you stab him? So it wasn't just rape.
Well, I only use if I'm going to do that to a homeless gentleman, I don't use their orifices. I only use the stab wound. So actually, That's what I use because we all know blood is God's lube, people.
Well, that's something else. I love that you called him a homeless gentleman.
Yes.
People are probably thinking, when you're telling the story, they're probably thinking, what a bad guy. And then when you use language like that, it kind of probably reaffirms people's sense that you're a human being,
Well, we're
too.
all human beings, and we're all equal in God's eyes. Blessings.
Which is great, because a lot of people wouldn't even waste their time raping a homeless person. They would go for someone who was a little bit more...
I was joking. Go on. Move on with the show.
Sorry.
Look at you trying to fucking milk my comedy, you fucking douche.
Did you watch?
Hey, I want everyone to know, I know you can't see it in Radioland, but Jeffrey got a Ferrari, and with the Ferrari, they actually gave him a shirt.
Let me see.
You're saying this is the type of shirt that people who own Ferraris wear.
Okay, first of all, he has the worst fashion sense ever.
Fashion forward. Very
no
fashion
sense.
forward.
And all of his shirts have like weird designs on it. They look like, some, goth guy who's obsessed with Led Zeppelin made it. It's weird. It's a fucking undershirt with a crest on it. It's got some weird picture of Italy in the middle of it.
No, it's not. It's not Italy anywhere.
It's a garbage shirt. It looks like something that you buy on the street in Turkey.
It just got a little printing on it. And
it's terrible.
It's just a
dude.
white
it's
shirt.
Terrible. I got a fucking cool yellow. I got a yellow shirt with a karate guy on it. That's fucking cool, bro.
This is great radio. Did you watch the Oscars? What did you think? Did you care?
I like McFarlane. I don't know. What Oscars? Everyone's a pig.
Well,
the movies are. I found the movies to be kind of inspiring this year. I've had a hard time being motivated. I think I'm going through some midlife crisis. So, when I sit there and I watch them, I kind of feel like, wow, look at these fucking idiots and all their fucking cash they're making. And I've been to some like houses. These people have their basements are like 30 fucking Bentleys, like different color Bentleys, and it's really unbelievable. And I just sit there and think, oh God, I'm such a fucking idiot. I can't believe that I just didn't have the tenacity to do what these fucking idiots are doing. Because, directing. Give me a break. What's fucking directing, really? And the DOP. I was a photographer. I think you can be a great DOP. Like, I see this stuff, and I think I can do it. And I don't think I'm wrong, because I've done stuff that is, kind of has a story and does look nice in some things that I kind of think have an American sensibility and are a little slick. So, I just think if someone came to me, if Katzenberger said, "Hey, Kenny, go fucking, here's $40 million, go make a fucking movie," I'd make it like the most incredible movie ever.
I'd watch that.
So what's holding you back, do you think?
You. You are holding me back.
Really?
You and Shitty Brian.
Damn it. So it's if it wasn't for us, you'd probably be
you need a
winning
fucking
an Oscar.
you need an executive who, like, hey, why that's why I like people when they send out my shit on Facebook or YouTube saying, "Oh, watch Kenny's show, watch Fart, the greatest, you can blow a biggest fart," to me is the greatest, funniest, maybe the funniest laugh out loud episode in television history. And I'm talking about television history, and I'm not being a fucking cheeser. I think I've personally made some Kenny versus Spenny fans laugh more than any other television show in history.
So you think Katzenberg just needs to see, once he sees that episode, you think the ball will get rolling there?
Well, I think that I've bumped into, basically 3 different executives in my life that have given me a chance to do like national series. And yeah, you really need somebody that will give you a shot. And Matt and Trey, like, someone gave them a shot and they proved out. Miss McFarlane, back to the Oscars, someone gave him a shot. And, so they give a lot of people a shot. I'm seeing such shitty things on television and film. Like, I steal all my content. I was a peer-to-peer guy. I had my Xbox hacked when I was like 20 years ago. I woke up in the morning and Darren, my friend in my mom's basement, I'd wake up and there, like, Lord of the Rings was on my Xbox. My Xbox was the E drive on his computer in his house. So, I've been doing that stuff for a really long time. And I've really been watching a lot of movies and television. And some of the stuff out there, which will probably lead us into the awards we're going to on Sunday, but some of the stuff out there is so fucking atrocious and horrible. And people are making so much fucking dough. I don't know. I just think it's irresponsible.
Well, I agree. It was a weird rant, but I'd say that, like, I've never even seen more than 5 minutes of that Big Bang Theory, which is the most popular show on television. But to me, it's just unwatchable, and that represents the best of the best. So maybe it's a good thing that nobody watches your stuff.
Well, I don't know.
But speaking of
not that I
unwatchable television.
One second, I don't want to be a cheeseball and say, "Hey, give me money, I can do a great movie." But hey, give me fucking money, and I can make a great movie and great TV. And fans tell me, why don't I go on the internet and ask for money to go do like a movie or a TV? I'm getting really close. I'm getting that point. And if I fucking grovel like that, and you people do not give me that fucking cash, I'll literally go into a fucking post office with a fucking stick, otherwise known as an AK. Check out the rap word. And I'm going to fucking just let it loose, bro. I'm going to fucking post some stamps, as they say.
Don't let it happen,
Wait,
people.
what's post some stamps mean?
Take everyone out.
Oh, well,
Pop,
you heard it
pop,
here,
pop,
people.
Pop, pop.
you
You're here to hear. I'm going to go kill everybody.
unless
Heads
you give
up.
him money. So just where should they send the money?
Just send me your parents' jewelry.
Okay. So you've got your own little award show coming up on
I'm
Sunday.
very excited. My show got kind of trounced and thrown in the garbage, which is fine. My brother said that, if I ever do a show that they can show on television, then I'm an idiot. So, like we've spoken about this before. I like to do stuff that's the antithesis of our country's content. But yeah, no, I got nominated for a huge award.
What's the award?
The award is the best comedy program or series for the Canadian Screen Awards.
It's like our Golden Globes.
Yeah, we have a Golden Globes now.
And do you think you're going to win?
No, there's no way I can win. I can't win because my stuff's too fucking crazy. Everyone, when they see me there anyhow, they're like, "Oh, fuck, there's that fucking amazing guy who does the best show again."
No, I think they don't think that because this is the establishment. They don't even make good shows themselves, so they hate people who would make a good show. It makes them look bad. How do they feel about you? How do you, when you walk into a room with the people who make the rest of Canadian television?
Well, everyone's so fake, and we found this out in L.A. too. Like, people are fake, and you go into places and they're cheesy, and people, But I don't know. I think I like everybody. I let things roll off my back. I'm a narcissist, and I like that people like me. So I do whatever. But the broadcasters who did our show told me my show was fucking terrible.
Yeah,
and
this is your own executives.
Told me my show was shit.
Listen to them.
And that you did a bad job.
Yeah.
And that it was, they said, your mom episode, which was the most touching episode.
One of the greatest things to me that I've ever done.
Yeah, people cry. People would, after they watched it, would send things saying, I cried. And they felt it was elder abuse.
Yeah. Oh, my God. I had, Michael Cera wrote us a letter, saying, oh, this is a great show. You guys are great. Who gets letters from, Michael Cera?
Kenny
Who
Hotz.
gets letters from people?
Well,
like this, saying, oh, my God, your show is great. These people are incredible performers and real artists. And I have a lot of friends who sent me stuff, and other celebrities. I don't want to mention their names. Spike Jones.
Hello.
But, saying, Kenny, you are a fucking god.
is that the exact, are you paraphrasing, or is that what he said?
Well, I opened an email address, spikejones@poopsex.fart, and then I wrote myself an email. And then I opened it pretending I didn't know who it was from. And I was great.
Was anyone there to see it, or you just did it all for yourself?
I
alone?
was.
So if you win the award, what would you say? What are you going to say to the people?
I'm hoping my fans slammed. Listen, I apologize to the fans. I don't want to spam you saying vote for this and shit, and please make sure that vote a lot for Triumph for the Will on IMDb and stuff like that. But it's so important, and I hope that I win. It'd be nice if I won. I'm very humbled by it, but I'm up against. You won't know this in Europe or Germany, but I'm up against Mr. D.
I'm sure everyone in Germany knows about
Ken
Mr. D.
Finkelman's Good God.
Yeah. Less Than Kind.
Less Than Kind, which is one of the guys from Kids in the Hall.
Right.
Don McKellar, who's really kind of our. Who would you compare him to? I don't know.
Don McKellar.
Yeah, it's not
There's no American equivalent.
A non-Jewish Judd Apatow, a goy Judd Apatow, and so that's basically it. So I don't know if I won. Well, I don't want to start telling Canada jokes. I'd say something like, oh, well, thanks so much for this. If I knew all I had to do was get this, if I knew all I had to do was to get this award was fire Spenny, I would have done it long ago. I'd say I want to thank the Academy for voting for The Underdog. Thank God they didn't win. I'd say, I'm so happy to be nominated with the other shows. Mr. D, CBC was hoping it would be a Mr. A+.
No.
So in a way,
and when I heard Finkelman was getting another show, I just said everything. I said what you guys said. Good God.
And that's the name of the show. I would say maybe it'd be a good thing if you didn't. You got to work on your speech, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't think I can have a speech. I'm going to stand up and say, finally, you fucking retards, it's about time. And then I'm going to whip it as hard as I can into the crowd, and I hope I kill an old lady.
I hope you win.
Say, take that, fuckers!
That'd be amazing.
And then I'm going to stage dive onto Martin Short.
Yeah, Martin Short is hosting for those people who...
I love Martin Short.
He's great.
And I'm going to say, listen, I want to give this, I want to thank the greatest broadcaster in the world for this award. And all my executives are going to be like, I'm going to say SCTV, and they're going to go, oh, damn it. He got us again. Anyways, I think everyone's embarrassed that it's the only country in the world, once the only country in the world where you actually have to drive yourself to the awards. And then it's the only country in the world where people are embarrassed that they're going to win. Like everyone is, they're such. Oh, listen, I don't want to sit here and shit on Canada. I think it's the greatest country in the world for other stuff. No crime. Most people are white. Stuff like that. Well, aside from that, it's I don't know. It's a very cold place, and we've spoken about how Canada and LA are very similar, just because people are cynical, overly educated. It's people here are weird. Like, it's the nicest country in the world, if you're standing on the corner with a map, anyone, and you're a tourist, anyone will come up to you and say, where are you going? But, if you're on a bus in Toronto and you talk, everyone looks at you like you're a fucking serial killer. If you're on a bus in New York and you don't talk, everyone looks at you like you're a serial killer. Everyone's so obsessed with listening to what you're saying in this place. They're all like a bunch of fucking, commies. It's weird.
Well, talking about shitting on Canada, have you watched Argo on your illegal downloading device yet?
I did. At first, I thought it was about the football team.
Great champs.
So I was like a little upset.
Well, it wasn't. It was about the CIA and how they rescued these people. But in real life, it wasn't the CIA. It was all the Canadians that did it.
Listen, Argo sucked. It fucking sucked. I watched the fact that won over Life of Pi, a movie that's named after.
You like that?
Named after my Life of Pi, dude. I live Life of Pi. Trust me. Hair pie.
Oh no, the one that was nominated wasn't the porno version. It was actually a movie by Ang Lee.
Is there an echo in here? It's my fucking joke, and you stepped on my fucking joke again. How many times everyone's writing about how you're stepping on my fucking jokes all the time.
I didn't see anyone writing.
I said
that. You've
Life
been writing
of Pi. I'm
it.
saying hair pie, and you start talking. I'm trying to edit clips for my YouTube channel and get this show going. You know what I mean? And I'm hoping this can turn into a talk show or something. I could take this to executives in Canada and say, look, hey, I'm great. Look, I got lots of fans. Every time I'm trying to cut something, fucking Kessel's sitting here hemming and hawing in the fucking microphone. I wish I had a button shutting off his mic. You're on thin ice, Kessel. You're a thin... you can get me one? Oh, thank you.
No, I'm saying I can get you one to shut off my mic.
Oh, great. Thanks. Oh, I'm glad you're in control of the show, Jeffrey. I can get one. Okay. You don't get me in. You know what you get me?
What do I get?
Less fucking viewers is what you get.
Oh, sorry.
You just don't step on my jokes.
Well, I've been trying not to, but you've been rambling on quite a bit.
Please don't get divorced,
I thought I was
Mommy
trying
and
to help
Daddy.
you.
Your parents are divorced, aren't they, Brian?
You back off, Kenny.
Are your parents divorced?
Back off. Yeah, they are.
Are your parents divorced?
Are you talking to me? You're pointing on radio. Oh, they're getting you the ability to shut off my mic.
Oh shit!
That's what that's is.
That's wicked. Let me try that right now.
Jeff?
Oh my God, this is amazing. Okay, Brian.
Yeah. Hello.
Brian, how you doing? You wanted to talk about horse meat.
Yeah, horse meat's everywhere.
All right, Jeff, you're back on.
No, you guys go.
Okay, now, you wanted to talk about horse meat, right, Brian?
Yeah, I want to talk about horse meat.
Okay, so what? Have you ever tried horse meat?
I think so. I had a burger last night.
Really? I've eaten tons of horse.
Or is that?
See, Jeff doesn't like that joke.
I can't cut him off.
No.
I'm trying to save you from yourself.
Wait
You
for
can't
the
cut me
period,
off. You know, my
Jeff.
rabbi cut me off 6 times. I'm on my 14th circumcision.
That's better.
Do you know I was circumcised? I fed half of India.
Not as good.
No, you don't like that?
No.
I sold the piece to Samsonite.
I actually don't. I honestly don't get
And then you rub
that.
it,
No,
and it expands.
no.
Into a bigger suitcase.
Swimmy,
You
swammy.
waited you paused for so long. I had to come in with something.
No.
Then he's gonna. But then if I don't come in, then I had cut him off if he waits a bit longer.
Did I mention I raped a man over the weekend?
Get 2 of them.
Yeah.
2 of them.
Brian, you wanted to talk about horse meat. That's it.
I just did. We're talking about it right now.
I've had horse meat before. I had horse carpaccio.
Ooh.
It was okay. You know what? Listen, people are like, "Oh, I don't want to eat horses." You know, I'm like the Chinese. Eat a fucking baby. Eat pork flavored cardboard. I don't fucking care. If you're gonna eat anything, there should be no difference between a horse and a fucking walrus or a giraffe and a fucking chicken. It's meat. You fucking eat it. Who cares? I don't care if there are any fucking giraffes. They're stupid and they look dumb.
Got that
And
right.
they got these shitty necks. They make no sense. I don't. It's a mistake. They're mistakes. And I'm watching these videos of the Bikini Islands where fucking albatrosses are eating water bottle caps and they're all dying on the beach. Well, you should die. You're fucking stupid. It's a water bottle cap. You don't eat a lighter, you stupid fucking chicken. You don't eat. Go look online. There's this thing where it's this really sad video, and everybody's saying, "My mommy sent it to me. Look at Kenny, the birds are dying." I go, "Yeah, well, the bird ate a fucking toothbrush." All right, it's stupid. It should die. Anyways, I don't care if there's. I don't care about zoos or I don't care. They're all going to be animatronics anyhow. Disney bought everything. Everything's going to be Star Wars soon. It's all going Star Wars, baby.
Your mom sent me that link about the birds eating the
her
plastic.
masturbating.
Yeah, that one too. But she sent that to you.
Coming.
But so obviously Jews must have made the movie. But it's a whole movie of what could it be? Just an hour and a half of shots of different birds. The link she sent me had about 500 different birds, and their bellies all look the same with the same plastic caps. How did they make a feature film out of just shooting the same dead bird?
That's like my mom's recipe for stuffing now. Basically, I can't believe she doesn't have Alzheimer's. Her brain must look like a piece of fucking Swiss cheese. Like she's almost 170. It's like she now she thinks salt is sugar. She's losing it.
I got another.
Thank God she owns her house. Like I think I'm getting 200 fucking K when she croaks. I swear to God, I might just go over there with a fucking, Glad kitchen catcher just toss it over her head and start, MMAing or fucking drop kicking her head.
Just end
back to Jerusalem.
You're in a real violent mood today.
Well, you know what? I'm mad. I like to go out. It's Tuesday, 5:30. I don't go out on the weekend. I'm too famous. Ask these guys.
Impossible.
People come out. Well, I'm not too famous, but people bug me. They get wasted and they bug me. So my weekend is Monday and Tuesday. So that's my Saturday and Sunday. I like going out when nobody's out. When you can go to a bar and they, when the bars are empty and they go, hey, come on, give me a fucking decent shot, buddy, because they don't pour booze in Canada. There's they give you they're so anal here. They give you such small fucking shots of alcohol. Like everyone's sitting there with their little it's like. Bill Nye the Science Guy pouring like a perfect shot of Jameson. Oh, and they're always short. They always pour you short drinks. So I'm like, hey, pour me a decent fucking drink. But on Monday, when the manager's not there and it's a slow night and there's one bartender and the bar's empty, they fucking pour it out, bro. So I like going out Monday and Tuesday. Now, because I have to do this thing on Tuesday, I can't get wasted the night before. And I haven't been getting wasted a lot. I kind of, I'm getting old and I'm starting to look like Danny DeVito. So I don't go out that much. But I'd like to go out Monday night and get fucking wasted and rape men.
Mm-hmm.
And so now I can't because I got this stupid fucking show the next day. So now after this, I go out and I try and slam down, 12 sex on the beaches. And I wake up with diabetes and a sore ass, and I don't know why. Diabetes, I know why, but the sore ass, I'm not sure.
So are you happy to not be drinking as much, or you just miss it?
I don't want to drink as much. I can't do fucking bumps. I can't do coke anymore. I can't really do anything. What do you do? Ecstasy, you do E. You fucking, you're depressed. You jump off the Golden Gate Bridge the next day. It melts your fucking brain.
Eyes are high.
A weed is, I was a weed dealer. I smoked 40 joints a day for 20 years. I always had a fucking mega Irie Coner hanging out of my mouth. I used to roll fucking Star of David joints. I was this master of building massive joints and blowing insane, hash fucking hoolies. And I did that for years. And now I take a puff of weed and I want to go to the hospital. I get so high. My girlfriend just got bubble gum. What's a rainbow bubble gum weed or something? It smells like bubble gum. It's crazy. I can't. She smokes it. She exhaled in my face. I thought thought someone injected crystal meth into my cock. I was like, whoa. I'm watching The Bachelor and wanting having dry puke burps because I was so high from getting hot boxed by Exhale. Anyways,
do you know about the synthetic weed? Have you tried that? It's they sell it as incense, but it's synthetic weed, and it's illegal in the States. But in Canada, they haven't made it illegal yet, so you can smoke it. Have you tried that?
No, I haven't tried it yet. I don't know. I did so much drugs as a kid. I really did. We did mescaline one night.
Yikes!
Yeah, we did mescaline. I was in grade 8 when we pounded down all this mescaline. And I'm walking with Darren, my friend, in my mom's basement. And I'm just walking, and then all of a sudden I just see this squirrel go, attack my face. I screamed and fell on the ground. And my friend's like, what the fuck? And I've had, that was a bad trip episode. And once I was sitting on acid And I was grade 8. You're like 14. And I was wasted on acid. And on the TV was this footage of this guy jumping off a building. And I just saw, like, just this camera POV of the ground coming up. And I screamed. And I had these weird things. Oh, my God, this guy shouldn't even tell this story. Once right after my dad died, I was masturbating in my room, and this is a real true story.
Yeah.
How soon after your dad died?
Like the same week, like right after my dad died.
What were you wearing?
What was I wearing? What all Jews wear? The shawl of David. It's a large saffron robe that stretches 10 feet that you wrap around your entire body like a turban. And then you have to dunk yourself in hemlock oil and sassafras root. What am I wearing? I was naked. I was in a T-shirt in my bed.
A naked masturbator. Interesting.
Yeah, so I'm whacking off in bed, and all of a sudden, I don't believe it ghosts at all. Fuck ghosts. There's no soul. There's no afterlife. There's no nothing. There's no ghosts. But I'm jerking off in bed, and I look up, and there's my dead dad staring at me, and he's dead.
Judging.
And he grabs me and he goes, "Your eyes." I swear to God, I just got tingles now thinking about it. And it was the scariest thing that ever happened to me. I think it was like a dream, and it woke me up, and I flew out of bed, like when you throw a cinder block at a cat, and it flies up in the air like 20 feet. That's exactly what happened to me.
Why are you throwing cinder blocks?
I never did. My brother did. We were in the kids on the kibbutz.
So you don't believe in ghosts, and you saw your dad.
No, and I saw
as
my
a
dad
ghost.
came to me, grabbed me while I was jerking off, and screamed, "Your eyes!" in my face, and I flew 20 feet up in the air. I woke up, and I don't believe in ghosts, but it was so vivid that I have a hard time believing that it wasn't true, even though I know there's none of this shit.
You don't know
shit.
that?
Oh, really? Oh, yeah.
Anybody that says that they know something is as worse as somebody that says they do know something.
Well, do you know ghosts are in purgatory, and they're waiting to see whether they go into heaven or hell?
Could be.
Was that drug-induced, that dream, or was that just a
Well,
total...
I don't know. I had drugs going through me. I did acid the night before my dad's funeral.
Oh, God, why?
Yeah, and I was walking down the street. I was at my friend Kevin Brown's house. I was walking down the street, and then I saw all the mannequins were turning their heads when I was walking past them. It was fucked up.
And then, were you masturbating in your dream, or were you actually masturbating?
At my dad's funeral, I was masturbating. And then the craziest thing is, after he grabbed me and said, "Your eyes," I went, "Your cock, papa." We fucked.
How long before you masturbated again? That would stop me from masturbating for, I'd say, quite some time. I don't know. Months.
First of all, I'm not going to talk about this stuff, but I masturbate a lot.
He's horny.
I am horny.
Did that slow you down? That incident, masturbating and seeing your dad come from the grave?
Do you know when I was a kid, I had so much jizz at the side of my bed that my mom, I must have been 13, my mom thought that I vomited off the side of my bed, and to realize it was a fucking stalagmite of cum.
How did she realize? Did you have to tell her?
She had like a fucking sharpened screwdriver and a pickaxe. She couldn't get that thing off the wall. I swear to God, she pulled it away. It looked like those eggs in Prometheus were stuck in. Like it had like this kind of calcium layer to it. It was really weird.
Your mom's pretty naive. We learned when we were shooting one of
My
the
mom's
episodes.
naive. I came home. They came home one day. I'm sorry. Anyways, I came home one day and they found an ashtray filled with weed seeds. Filled, like how the weed was so shitty back then. You take a record album and a credit card, and you'd have to keep, scooping the weed, and all the seeds would roll down. Like you'd hold the record cover at an angle. That's how you de-seeded your weed. No, guys, now people don't understand. Like you couldn't get fucking Sensi. So we all had. We used to call it Colombian roadside, which was just roadside Mexican weed. And I had an ashtray filled with seeds. And my parents went to my brother, and they said, "Ronnie, what's this?" My dad. And Ronnie said, my brother's so fucking straight. It's so annoying. It's like, Jeff, so straight. He goes, I'm not going to say you have to talk to Kenny about that. And so they come down to my room, and, they come to me, and my mom's holding out this ashtray filled with weed seeds, and they go, "Kenny, what is this? And I go, they're grape seeds. And my dad goes, you want to go to the bagel for some soup? And that's a true story. That's how stupid my parents were. Once my dad came downstairs, because the laundry room was next to my room, and I exhaled. I was like, whoa. And I exhaled like a super toke of weed right in his face, and he just smiled and nodded at me. He was clueless. Nicest guy in the world.
He was an old
Sweetest
man.
He was an old man. My dad would be almost 100 now. I'm not joking.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad came over on like the boat, tied to his brothers and sisters. They had one rope, and all the brothers and sisters were tied to it. And then my stupid grandmother, Shayna, fell down the stairs on the steamship that took like 18 months to get to Canada. She fell down the stairs and took all the kids with her. And like my uncle Harry broke his collarbone. He was like 3 years old. Anyways,
Sounds like your dad got bumped on the head, maybe.
yeah, it's like everybody. That's why everybody's everyone's just complaining too much and freaking out too much. We all have it too good. You were talking about Iceland wanting to get rid of porno. Like everyone's so fucking spoiled. It's a joke.
Yeah, we're scared of everything, aren't we?
Like, who fucking cares? Like, really,
Just porn.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, they're not worried about the nudity. They're worried about the violence.
Well, say
stuff.
Iceland's trying to stop porno. They're going to ban porno.
They want to ban pornos on the entire island of Iceland. They're going to have to filter the internet. They don't know how they're even going to do it, but they want to.
They want a lot more
censor
rape, you know?
They want more rape, less pictures of naked
Less
women
porn,
in fields.
more rape.
I don't think porn equals rape.
No?
No.
No, you don't think it prevents it? It's
No,
not an
I think
outlet.
video games stop kids from killing people. I don't think kids are, I think it's an outlet for vandals. Like, I think if you gave John Wayne Gacy, Raper Boy,
video game.
yeah, video game, then he wouldn't have gone out and, hog-tied kids in his basement.
Maybe if it was virtual reality.
Well, it wouldn't have increased it. How many kids can you fucking kill?
A lot.
Oh, you want to know? Okay, I heard a crazy story.
Oh,
I heard a
think I know
crazy
which one,
story in L.A. with you.
Yeah, but with
about Gigi Allen.
Yeah.
And
Who is Gigi Allen?
Gigi Allen, Google it. Todd Phillips, the director of The Hangover.
Yeah.
Old school.
and Old School with Tom Green and some other stuff. His first documentary was a documentary called Hated, and it's fucking insane. It's about Gigi Allen, the most insane punk in the world. And he used to jump around on stage and shit on the stage and eat it and spit it at people and piss on it. The movie's called Hated. It's online for free. You can Google it. You can see it. And it's directed by Todd Phillips, the maker of The Hangover. He told me, I'm not Todd Phillips, and somebody told me that Gigi Allen was actually fucking John Wayne Gacy in jail.
Yeah, Gigi Allen was in prison.
Yes.
And it turned out that they were having sex
fucking
with each other.
Yeah.
Punk rock.
Yeah. And then the story,
Punk
the Todd
cock.
Phillips story,
Yeah.
is that Todd Phillips needed to raise money for the documentary he was doing on Gigi Allen. And what did he do, Kenny?
He got Gacy to make a portrait
Of Gigi Allen.
of Gigi Allen. He basically did limited editions of the portrait, sold them all for $1,000 each, and raised money to make his movie, which is an incredible movie.
Yeah, it's amazing. Todd Phillips is a genius.
Yeah, but you know what? That's why I think anybody can really do anything. And, I have a friend. My friend just came to me, and he's fucked. Like, he is fucked. He's 46, and he's worked his dream his entire life, and he never made a penny, and he's broke. He can't even afford his fucking rent. His rent's like $500 a month, and he's emaciated, and he looks like fucking death, and he's gone crazy, and he is fucked, and there's nothing he can do. He cannot, there's no career. Like, you can live your dream till you're like, 20, 30. You can kind of change your life now and then. But when you get to like 45 and you have absolutely nothing, it's very hard to, build your life all over again and have something. Anyways, people are coming to me now, and a lot of people are just really, really fucked up.
I won't say his name, but it's funny because your crowd, those people you know a lot of people like that, and isn't he rich? Aren't his parents well off?
Yeah.
Like, what happens with that? Are they not helping him? He's clearly got a mental
I don't know. Whatever.
Illness.
Listen, I don't know.
How does that happen?
It's a little personal.
How come, so many rich
Personal
people
and sad. Yeah, well, I grew up in the most affluent neighborhood in Canada, Forest Hill. 90 Jew 10.
You're the most functional person
I
of all
grew
the
up with
people I've
grew up
met.
with billionaires.
Yeah.
Like we were so poor. I used to go into like Spenny's fridge when we were kids, and he had hit shrimps that looked like pterodactyls. Like when you have like leftover shrimp cocktail in boxes when you're a kid in your fridge. Like if there was a shrimp anywhere near our fridge, it was so fucking gone. I swear to God, it was just fucking gone. It was like a conquistador next to gold. Like you just fucking attacked it. And we only had shitty food, and I just couldn't believe the prepared foods that were in people's fridges when we were kids. You're a Jew. You grew up with some rich people.
I knew some rich people, not as rich as your people.
Yeah.
And we didn't have any of that stuff.
Yeah.
We weren't allowed to buy anything.
Once
I didn't even have toys.
my friend stole like a $20,000-$30,000 diamond ring from a girl's house, and
Oh my God.
that's crazy.
Another
There's
people.
huge cash everywhere. It was amazing.
It's interesting that you
Darren, my friend my friend Darren, who lives in my mom's basement, his father had a Rolls Royce.
crazy.
Like I think I talked about that, but we used to use, he had airplane tables on the back of this Rolls, just mahogany tables, and we used to roll joints on them.
And now he's living in your mom's basement.
Yeah.
We got to get him on, and your mom, and maybe mediate between the two or talk about that, because things aren't going well with them.
I don't think these mics would go low enough to get my mom here.
Well,
My mom's in the new Wizard of Oz movie with what's his name?
She's one of the Munchkins.
She's all of them.
Your mom sent me an email because it was Purim, and she anything Jewish, I get an email on it from your mom.
The fuck is Purim?
Oh, that's the intro. I don't know. Purim's was some time when someone wanted to kill all the fucking Jews again. All of our holidays just about how everyone wanted to kill the fucking Jews.
Yeah, this time it was the Persians.
Yeah.
Hanukkah was the Syrians?
Yeah, listen,
Syrian Greeks?
why do you want to kill us? Gefilte fish? What is the reason why? Why would you kill all the fucking Jews? Listen, if you want to kill somebody who controls the world and is in charge of everything, go kill the fucking Saudis. They have all the money. They have all the oil. Jews don't have that much cash anymore. They don't really control anything anymore. So go kill the people with all the money. And that's the fucking Saudis.
Well, I think that people don't just want to kill us for the money. They find us very annoying. I think Brian can speak to that because I know
Correct.
he hates Jews.
I don't hate them. I just find them annoying.
Yeah, why do you think, what is the most annoying thing about Jews that you hate the most and all your people hate?
Is it because we're smarter and better than everyone?
There's a lot of jealousy for sure.
And that our cocks look like they are hanging off of the horses on the Carlsberg wagon?
You're gorgeous. You smell nice.
We don't smell nice. We stink.
Brian has
We're
caught on.
We're like gypsies with jobs.
Correct.
Brian, like many other Goyim, have caught on that Jews think they're a little bit better than other people, right? Is that part of the issue for you?
I don't know a lot of Jews. The Jews that I do know are you two. And yes, I would say there's a bit of
Jews
elitism.
created gingers. Well, it was an experiment that was done in Israel in the 40s, and that's where redheads came from.
Big mistake.
That's for sure.
Well, yeah, did you celebrate Purim at all?
I don't celebrate any. The next time I'm going to be in a fucking synagogue, I'm going to be in a fucking casket.
Yeah.
Yeah,
pretty
you know what?
boring.
I'm not into any Jewish holidays. I was in Hebrew school. They tried to teach me all of this shit. It was such fucking bullshit. The stuff that I learned was, Chumash and Nevi'im, where they would teach you. I had classes about this when I was a kid, that you would go in and they said, okay, when Ezekiel and Ishmael, they both went up to a donkey and they said, there's 3 coins sitting there on the side of the road. And Ezekiel said to Ishmael, go get me those coins. Ishmael went over to get the coins. He said, no, brother. Now it is I who owns these coins and not you. And Ezekiel said, no, but brother, it was I who said, go and I possess those coins for me. But it was Ishmael who said, because I got the coins with the understanding that they are going to be mine, my brother, I now possess them. I was like, what? Go, dude, go get the fucking coins.
Typical Jews. It's all about gold and coins.
Yeah,
and
it's all
who
gold
owns
and
it,
coins.
and
Yeah.
how much someone owes someone else.
Well, honestly, there's stories that these intricate things about donkeys and, how to massage their prostates. I don't know what the everyone's so fucking crazy back then. And not to mention the fact that Jews would be eating pork now. I spoke to a very affluent rabbi once in Los Angeles who told me that pork was kosher, and the only reason why that they don't eat pork, the Muslims and the Jews, was because pork spoiled in the desert, and that they were filthy animals. They roll around in their own shit like your wife. But now, with all the water that's available in the desert and refrigeration, that pork would actually be legal. So that your wife, who rolls around in shit,
I don't have to feel bad about eating her anymore.
is filthy and spoils in the desert in the heat, is edible.
Well, thank God for that.
Oh, listen, your wife. First of all, some fucking dick wrote on Jeff's wife's Facebook, Amanda Rosenthal, wrote that our show was totally fucking shit. And
It was a
that
friend of hers,
we
apparently.
We sucked, and that he said, what did he say? He said that he went to the zoo and he saw a gorilla eating shit, and that was more entertaining than listening to our show.
Correct.
And I wrote him and said, I thought your mother was in an old folks home. And then he wrote this big apology letter because he got scared that I wrote something.
Well, the funny thing is we've been getting smashing reviews. We're number 1 for 6 weeks in a row. Hopefully this will be number 7.
Well, it's a ghost town. And even Ben Miner here, our producer, some reporter came and did a thing on me, and I said, you know what, there's nobody in Canada in radio. It's like there's nothing here. It's a fucking, it's a vacuum. And then he went to Ben, and Ben's like, oh, radio's amazing in Canada, and everyone's great. Didn't you, Ben?
I said that about comedy.
You said that about comedy. Comedy's a joke in Canada, buddy.
No pun
It's a
intended.
joke everywhere.
We're number 1 6 weeks in a row. I don't even know if that's ever happened before in Canadian.
Well, there's never been this is the
chart
first
history.
radio show in Canada.
Yeah, I guess. Well, that
Still
makes it
number
less
1.
Impressive
Doesn't matter.
when you say
I'm surprised,
that.
and you know what? Even there's nobody's even said, "Hey, you're not number one, and we're better than you." Nobody's even said that to us.
And no one's challenging us for
There's
the title.
no one in Canada is even listening to this. It's amazing.
Numbers don't lie.
Half of the comments are in German. I don't know what I did. Why did the Germans like me so much? It's unbelievable.
Guilt. It's all guilt based.
That's crazy. That's so weird. Like if you came to me as a kid and you said, "Kenny, you're going to be a cult icon one day," what culture in the world do you think would like you the most? I was, I don't know, the Galapagos. I don't know. The Germans.
You and Hasselhoff.
Oh, my God.
You and Hasselhoff should do a tour together.
They like shitty stuff.
It's amazing.
They do like pretty shitty
They have
stuff.
no comedy there.
No.
Germans in comedy. It's very, very rare.
They just have a lot of pornos of people.
Actually, I did hear
Fists.
Bergen-Belsen was a gas.
Okay, I'll let you get the whole
Holocaust joke.
thing out. Well, I heard Burger King's got a new pulled pork sandwich that Brian's all excited about.
Bergen-Belsen King.
Yeah, I want to try it. Has anybody tried the BK pulled pork sandwich yet?
I
100% meat,
Pulled-
horse meat.
I pull pork every morning. I'm not into pulled pork. I don't want someone to chew up my food for me. That's kind of like those Inuit women that chew laundry. I just feel like, I don't want someone to prepare my food that much. I don't know if this stuff poi. It's in the Amazon. The women, that's how they make alcohol. They chew like these palm leaves, and then they hork it into a fucking bucket, and their spit ferments and turns into alcohol. And then all those guys from that Mel Gibson movie drink it, and Apocalypto, and they get wasted and basically, I don't know,
Eat each other.
yeah, try to shoot monkeys.
That shit fucks
But
you up.
yeah, I don't want my food. I can, you know what? I can shred my own fucking pork, pape. All right.
What is pulled pork? I don't even know. Isn't it just the way they cut
It's
it?
the butt. Pork butt. Low and slow, as they say.
Low and slow, bro.
So it's not pulled. It's not the way they cut it. It's just where the.
It
No, they
falls-
use
it
it
falls
for
apart.
it falls apart. And they spread it out for you.
Go to BK and grab one, Jeff. You'll love it.
But Jeff doesn't eat pork. He doesn't eat beef. The guy. That's why I hate when he talks to. He's very opinionated, and he talks to me about what a good restaurant is. This he lives for his favorite. All he eats is fucking barbecue chicken breast.
What?
That's like, yeah.
That's not true.
Oh yeah.
Mostly seafood.
I'll have the barbecue chicken breast. How many times do you order that?
Only when we go to your steak places that's the only non-steak food. I would never.
But
want
why
that on
don't you
my
eat
own.
a steak? Why don't you eat fucking meat?
Because I feel bad. First of all, I don't like the way it tastes. I feel bad about the animal being killed.
What about the chicken?
Oh, I feel
No, I don't
bad
feel bad
about
about
the
a chicken.
animal being killed.
A
The
mammal.
animal is only there. The animal is alive and is being created. What would you do? Okay, I'm going to say, hey, Jeff, look.
Okay.
I'm going to give you life,
Okay.
let you stand around in your own shit, but you can acknowledge your presence. You can be alive. Eventually, some guy's going to come around and shoot you in the head with a nail. But that's your choice. You can be alive and be eaten, or you cannot exist. What are you going to choose?
Alive and eaten, but I don't think it tastes good. If it tasted good, I'd be like, oh, I feel guilty, but I'm going to eat it.
I don't
but
think
I don't
you.
like the way it tastes.
It doesn't taste good.
It's also bad.
Yeah, that's
for you.
why. That's why the entire planet's being covered in fucking cow farts because it
Nothing worse
tastes
than
like
steak.
shit.
I don't like the way it tastes.
I don't
Some
like the
people
way it tastes,
You don't
Mommy.
like vinegar.
Mommy, I don't like the way it tastes, but I will have the frozen chicken breast with barbecue sauce. I like the way that tastes.
That's not that much better. But fish tastes delicious. I feel a little bad about that because we're raping the sea. But it tastes so good that I've decided that I don't feel that bad.
It's the only thing. The sea is the only thing I can rape. It's the only thing my cock will fit in.
Totally. Big dick.
Well, speaking of eating shit, your dog has been eating a lot of shit.
My dog,
What is
Rudy.
wrong
My
with
dog-
your retarded dog?
Yeah, my dog goes into the backyard, and first of all, I have 3 dogs, and the shit's getting out of control. I have 3 dogs. They all shit twice a day. So that's 6 shits in my backyard a day. So in 1 week, what's that, Jeff? 7 times 6.
42.
I have 42 shits in my backyard in 1 week. 42 shits.
It's a lot of shit.
That's a lot of shit. So now my dog Rudy is a puppy. Now he's eating shit, and you can't get the shit out of its mouth, and it's disgusting. So now I just run around and I start sprinkling, chicken bouillon all over the shit because I figured out, oh fuck, if it likes it so much, why not, zip it up, give it some fucking flavor, and let the dogs eat their own shit. It's a perfect recycling technique.
Have you considered cleaning up the shit so it's not there for him
You
to
know what?
eat?
It gets so crazy cleaning up shit. What am I? Who am I?
And when are they going to
Who
breed a
am I?
dog that doesn't
wife,
shit?
Your wife. I got to go and walk around with a fucking bucket and a shovel and clean up shit. That's what I lived my entire life for, so I can clean shit after these fucking dogs.
Well, why not maybe not have the dogs? Why don't you just, if it's not, maybe you're not meant to be a dog owner.
Yeah, I'm probably not meant to have a radio show either.
Yeah, probably.
Number one.
Number 1. It is number 1, and it's...
Well, there's nothing else. And you know what? I've been doing a lot of research, and we've been listening to a lot of podcasts.
Yeah.
And I don't want to shit on people's podcasts, but they fucking suck.
They're pretty awful.
They're like, all these great podcasts are just so fucking shit. And you can tell that people have prepared stuff. Like, well, let's do this whole bit on this, or they cut to, I got a premium YouTube channel now, like, everybody's standing in front of a green screen introducing viral videos. Like, the joke's fucking over. Like, stop doing that. It's so, I can't go and do the shit that anyone's ever done. At least I'm hoping the show's unique because we're not even prepared and we don't plan anything. We just kind of show up and chat. I wish we were in a decent room where we could look at each other and,
That's why I cut you off all the time.
and,
Who said that? Kenny?
and midgets weren't sucking my dick under the table the whole time because it's hard to concentrate.
Well, people don't know that.
Well, I don't know if he's sucking my dick. They might be. Oh my God, he's doing a handstand. That's not your mouth.
We have been watching a lot of other radio shows or podcasts, and now that you have a premium YouTube channel, now you know how it works. Like, people introduce other people's viral stuff because they have to. If you can't post someone else's viral stuff,
Yeah,
because-
unless you do an introduction to it.
So people do these introductions that are so lame that
There's so many shitty people out there. It's so fucking annoying. And the worst thing is that they're so huge. There's a shitty, I don't know, the Turks or all this other stuff. It's just so boring to me. Like 500,000 hits on some stupid fucking thing. I don't know how they do it. They must be buying the fucking views or
millions
something.
of subscribers.
And these people are making a
billions
lot
hits.
of money. Don't think that people aren't making tons of fucking cash on YouTube. I'm telling you, dude, fucking YouTube is the new fucking broadcaster distribution hub for in the entire world. Facebook is going to be is over. It's all Google Plus. It's all called a walled garden. It's all conglomerating into these massive, massive content providers and producers. They've got the search engine and they've got the content. I'm telling you, everybody's going to fold, and we're all going to be sucking fucking green juice out of aliens' pussies.
I don't know about that part, but
it's true.
They're taking over. They're taking everyone's hits away too. Like, you used to be able to manipulate YouTube and come up with a hit.
Yeah, I lost like 700,000 views, and Lady Gaga lost 150 million views. Google it.
On one video.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
They made a video into a hit by giving it 150 million fake things, and then other people are going to click it because it's on the top of every chart.
And you know what Brian would call that?
No.
Playing the game, bruh.
Play the game, bro.
Play the game. Who cares? It doesn't fucking matter.
Things
anyhow.
are changing. But your YouTube channel's doing really well.
It's actually, you know what? I've been doing really well. I'm happy I have this show. It's motivating me. You know, I've been a little depressed lately after my hit #1 voted television show in the world. Our show, all of our shows, Triumph of the Will, got nominated, and now canceled. Everyone, it's shit. Blah blah blah. Like, you can't eat a fucking 3-pound placenta anymore on national television. Give me a break.
Well, you know,
I told her, my broadcaster goes, you can't eat a placenta. I said, what? I've been eating fucking pussy since I was 7. What's the difference? I can't go in there a little deeper? Like, who fucking cares?
Wait a minute,
Seriously.
You've been eating pussy since you were 7?
Yeah, I had a babysitter that raped me.
It's horny. We talked about that.
You know, Canada might be not the greatest country for that.
It is the greatest country in the world because nobody watches you and you have total anonymity, and it's the only place where you can actually do that, where you can slip your friend acid or do all of that shit.
And that's with government money. Government kicked money in for you to buy drugs and do them on the air.
Government. Say that. I want you to say that again really slowly.
Do you want me to say government?
Say the Canadian the Canadian taxpayers.
Right. The Canadian taxpayers
gave me money.
Do you want me to say it after you?
To buy drugs. Half a pound of weed.
You bought half a pound of weed with
Canadian taxpayers' money, and then I smoked the weed.
You used
and I
those
got
drugs.
Fucking rip a go, bro. I got fucking wasted. The government bought me drugs, and I did them, and everybody got the Who Could Smoke More Weed episode.
You should sue them for turning you into a drug addict.
I should sue them. I should sue the taxpayers of Canada.
I'll tell you a country I don't want to be in right now, South Africa.
You know, 1 second.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to talk about all the taxes I pay, but I fucking pay taxes. I went into, yesterday I went into a pharmacy, and I bought condoms, and the pharmacist said that'll be $9.95 plus tax, and I was like, plus tax? I thought they just rolled on.
Okay.
Hello?
Anything? I didn't interrupt you.
People are laughing out there.
All right.
I use tax on my
condoms. See those
condoms.
people. Anyway, South Africa. This whole Oscar Pistorius thing is crazy. Do you know what's going on with his brother, Carl?
The one thing about us South Africans is we know how to treat our kiffers.
People probably didn't understand what the hell that was. That was a South African accent.
Gaan kakken de bos. Guy kakken ooit van young. I had a South African girlfriend once. We called her Bo Drek because she looked like Bo Derek, and she had dreads.
Maybe?
Dreads, yeah.
So,
and I popped her cherry.
Oh, you were the first.
The first girl I ever fingered in my life. I went to go see Let It Be with Help. A double feature with this girl, and I stink fingered her in a movie theater.
How old were you?
Oh God, 12.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
You must have. Were you like walking on
air?
Anyways,
then once I was dry humping her, and I came so fast. I don't know. It's like 10. I was like 12. I dry humped her. I came in like 5 seconds, and I pretended that she stole my wallet, and I was going to call the police. And then I ran away from the house because I was so embarrassed. My pants were covered in jizz.
What was first, the fingering or the?
No, these were different times.
Oh yeah, but the same girl.
And she lived like miles away. My dad used to drive. My dad was the best. He used to drive me. Once I had this girl in Dundas, Ontario. I was banging.
Oh, that's far. That's an hour drive. At
he
least.
would drive there, sit in the car, wait, and I'd do my business, and then I'd get back in the car and he'd drive me home. He was the greatest man in the world. What
God.
a nice guy.
What was he doing? Just listen to the radio?
I didn't know. He's I don't know. Humping roadkill.
Well, I'll tell you
Who knows?
this. I was talking about Carl Pistorius. I don't know what sidetracked you, but you know what's going on with him?
That guy does not have a leg to stand on.
No, that's Oscar doesn't have a leg to stand on. But
His
Carl,
leg
his
was.
brother, killed somebody in what they're saying is a reckless driving thing. So that's two of them now. And then you know about the lead detective?
Yeah.
His name is Hilton Botha.
He attempted murder. No, he got off for that.
No, it's pending. He's on trial. He's charged with 7 accounts of attempted murder. This is South Africa. It just seems so regular there that they didn't even pull the detective off the case, even though he's
everybody kills everybody out there. That's why I say Canada is the best place in the world.
Yeah, we
It's
don't
like,
have to
I
worry
think
about that.
You want to hear a crazy story? Okay, so I'm sitting in this bar called the Morrissey, and it was on Yonge Street years ago. And me and my friend are sitting there, and we're watching TV, and we see our friend on the TV. And it was like blah, 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 and we couldn't really see because we're sitting there drinking beers. I swear to God, this is like 85. My friend on acid, he was with his brother, and his brother beat the shit out of him. And this is a true story. His brother beat the living shit out of him. And he went and he grabbed a Rambo knife and he stabbed his brother like 30 fucking times and killed him, his own brother.
Whoa.
And then he was on the TV, his picture. And then we went to court and he walked in and his head looked like the Elephant Man. His head was the size of a pumpkin. And he was so, his brother beat the living shit out of him. So that's why he actually didn't get that many years. But,
that's crazy. That's how we kill our people in Canada, with a knife.
with a knife on acid.
Yeah.
That's a way to kill somebody.
That's how you do it.
But we don't, I don't know. I think everyone here is so law-abiding. It's incredible. You never, I read the newspaper. Anytime I see, someone got busted with weed or something, I Google their name to see if they're a fan or something, There's no crime here. It's a joke.
No, our mayor was almost kicked out of being the mayor because he was raising money for a charity using his letterhead, and it was only a couple $1,000.
I hate all those fucking goody two-shoes. Like, I'm so happy that I don't talk about politics. I hate fucking Canadian politics.
Well,
but I'm happy that
municipal.
some goody two-shoes that wanted to get rid of the mayor, didn't. Like, fuck you, buddy.
Yeah.
Like, seriously.
All right.
It's like those guys that ride bicycles and think they're better than cars. Like, you know why you ride a bicycle? Because you can't afford a fucking if Oprah gave cars to any single person that rode a bicycle, they'd be in that car so fucking fast. And only the people that wouldn't are just these emaciated fucking, biker boys. And, that whole bike culture, too. I hate that fucking bike culture.
We'll talk about that next week because there's like a war going on in the city between bikers and bicycles, not bikers, bicycles and cars. But right now we need to do Brian's Minute. We're running out of time.
Oh my God, I can't believe how fast this is going.
Already done. Brian,
Whoa.
Let's hear. This is Brian's Minute, ladies and gentlemen.
First of all, thanks again for doing this again, Ken. Sorry about last week's. I know it wasn't what you were really expecting. First of all, my numbers this week are 6, 42, 13, and 17.
Aren't they supposed to go in
Write those
progressive
down, people.
order from lowest to highest?
Write down those numbers, people. They're going to come up this week.
Repeat the numbers?
Write them down. Write them down, folks. I'm going to do a little thing that Kenny loves. It's a spoken word. Let me live by challenges, not before trials. Let me struggle to achieve, strive not to attain.
Unlike apples
Let
and milk.
me be confident other than complacent. Let me seek enlightenment, awareness often, and crave for wisdom rather than knowledge.
Okay, I
Let me
think we get
fulfill
it.
my dreams,
Let 'em go,
define
bro.
a purpose ever. Realize my visions, hence give me a meaning. Let me do away with affairs of men and mistake never.
Okay,
Ego
fuck
for
you,
vanity.
Brian. Shut up.
This
Everybody,
is
thank you
terrible.
so much for listening. We've only done, what is this, number 7?
Number 7.
Number 7.
Love yourselves and your neighbors.
You bang my dead wife?
Well, she was alive at the time.
For people who love to laugh, Bike TV is the source for smart, original comedy,
Is that your mum?
She's fit.
Yeah, I'd fuck her.
including hit series It's Always Sunny and The IT Crowd.
My wife and I, we've been married for about 9 years now, so we're